All right, and with that, I don't see any new faces. I know all of you. Let's jump immediately into outstanding RFCs. Correct me if I'm wrong, Arjun, but starting from the bottom here, it looks like this Python one is ready to go. Is that right?
Yes, that's been undrafted. I have recommended giving links to all the stuff that's been asked of. So it's back for review.
Awesome. Yeah, I will immediately following this meeting take a look, but I've been following everything that's been happening, so I can't think of any reason this wouldn't get merged immediately. Congrats, by the way. Thank you for all the extra effort. I really appreciate it. Okay.
I would love to take some time with you, Arjun, to talk about all the stuff that you ended up doing, or I guess unless that's been tracked pretty closely in the issue, just so that we can start using it as a baseline.
I do have a list. Arjun, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it should be in the issue.
Beautiful.
Yeah, here. These, mostly it's like including these utility build packs, which you already have across all the build packs, and then some documentation and sample apps. Item number 2 is like is very specific to this Python build pack and not generic.
I would also like to know what you did in order to have these staged ready to go before they went pushed live as well. So yeah, I'll take a look at this as well. But if you have any feedback as well, I would love to hear it, because I want to start writing up some guidelines for promoting build packs.
Cool. Next up, proposal to add support for rest up.
I think this one just needs to be merged.
I have it. I was waiting for things to get approved or waiting for comments to close out, but I think all of them have been, and I forgot to approve it. So I will go and approve that right now. And then, yeah, I think I can just merge it because it's going directly into Rust. So this will be done before the end of the meeting.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Closure tools build back.
This one has all the required approvals. There was one unresolved question around like what we would do with these versions that aren't supported by some of the Java Buildpack tooling, like the extended version number. And I think we resolved it in this thread, and I left a suggestion to sort of add that to the text of the RFC and remove this unresolved question. And I think we're just waiting on that getting merged into the RFC. I think everyone has the same shared understanding, but I just wanted to clear up that unresolved question.
Cool. This was an interesting one. I don't think that the original RFC author is here to comment on it, but I think that the gist of this one was generally that we actually add some tags to our build pack repos that allow people to do things like track major and minor versions of the build packs we release. We currently tag stuff with like the fully qualified semver value, so like major, minor, and patch. But if you wanted to say, I only want to track, 1.2.x and pull whatever the latest patch of that is, we don't have tags that let folks do that kind of thing. The only question I had about it was just trying to make sure that it was clear. And I think there was a fix or a patch that was added to make sure that that was clear, which was related to, I wanted to make sure that we just weren't on the hook. Some of the wording seemed to state that, we might be on the hook for backporting security stuff. And I just want to make sure it was really clear that like, that's not the actual point of the RFC.
That makes sense. Like these expressive tags are good, but don't let them fool you into thinking that if you stick on 4 after we release 5, that you will get updates.
Exactly. yeah, I don't want to lull people into this sense that we're going to go and backport old versions of majors and stuff. That's not going to be happening. Okay, yeah, I just need to like reread this again, but I didn't see anything that was outstanding there. It would be great if other folks who are maintainers of, Buildpacks had some thoughts or comments about this, or at least said it looked good to them. I know that, this is going to be a shared burden on everyone to make sure that this kind of thing happens, and can produce some automation and stuff that does it. But I just want to make sure other folks who are also responsible take a look.
Would it make sense for us to potentially reach out to them and try and schedule? Because I think that they're, from what I can tell, this person is in Germany, so this might be a little bit outside of their time zone. Maybe try and schedule something inside their time zone to have a quick discussion with them and open up the door to these kind of meetings.
I'd be happy to do that.
Awesome.
I don't know this person specifically, but I do know Jan Lowenstein. And so maybe I could reach out to him and get contact information for this person, see if we can schedule something.
And I'd be more than happy to. I know that Germany to California is not the best overlap, so I'd be more than happy to be take the bullet for being part of that meeting.
Yeah, I mean, I could get up on a one-off meeting.
Right.
It's the recurring 7 a.m. meetings that are tough. All right.
I'd be curious to get some more background on the use cases. Like, I think when I first saw this, like my initial thought was just like, it was kind of like somebody asking us to conform to their way of doing things, but there's a certain amount of work that would come with adding this. So I guess I just want to really understand what benefit we're providing before we go off and do a bunch of work.
That's fair. Would you be interested in attending a conversation with this person if that were to happen?
Yeah, if we can set something up, I can jump on.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to include you in the invite. Okay. Anything further on this? Doesn't sound like it. We've got one more. This is in draft. Sophie, is this intentionally in draft or?
No, I just took it out of draft. It's just it's not an RFC. It's just a PR to say that this thing is implemented now, changing it in the README.
Cool. Yeah, just moving this. Cool. Yeah, we'll get this merged ASAP then.
Great, thank you.
Okay. With that, that's covering all of the outstanding RFCs. I don't see anything else on the agenda and no future topics. Does anyone have anything last minute they wanted to bring up? Doesn't sound like it. All right, folks. Well, this is a short one. We'll see you next week then. All right. Bye.